crazy in love. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Phylicia and I am trying to make sure my hair is straight. Okay, I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be obviously just a talking video. I think I like these a lot more than what I've been doing, like doing my makeup in front of the camera. So I'm actually going to, I need some lotion on my hands, that's what I need. Okay guys, in this video I want to talk about the things I do that helps my mental health. It is very important to me to put this out, especially during this time. This video is long overdue, as the world is going through a lot of chaos when it comes to the coronavirus and many other things that have been around. A lot of people are really suffering. They don't have the means to go to therapy. Let me get this out there, okay? I am not a therapist. I am not a professional when it comes to that type of stuff. So please, if you are in serious danger, if you have a thought of harming yourself or others, please seek help immediately. I will put the suicide hotline in my description box. Please seek help. You are loved. You need to be here, okay? You have a purpose. You may not see it, but you have one, okay? I struggle with my own mental health issues. I'm doing a lot better today. So I really want to put out a video saying, like, giving some advice on what helps me when I'm having those moments, because, you know, a lot of people have those moments. These are some things I've picked up that I've acquired with the help of a professional. So that's all I'm doing, is sharing what I do to help my mood. Okay, basically. All right, so the number one thing that helps me, hold on y'all, make sure I don't got lipstick in my teeth. Okay, oops. The number one thing that helps me is journaling. I like to journal a lot, whether it's in my phone, in my notes, or on my computer. I will type paragraphs all day, getting my thoughts out. One thing I noticed with me, I don't like to share too much with too many people. So those thoughts have to get out. I have to get my thoughts out. So I will put them out anywhere. Like, I have so many notebooks just laying around, and there's so much stuff in them. Over time I will reread them and like rip them up. This one technique I do for my days when I have a bad day, I put the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, so I put the good things that happen that day, the bad things that happen that day, and the ugly things that happen that day. Like, it has to be really bad for me to put something in the ugly pile. And when I say that, I mean a family member passed away. So when I go back and look, I'm like, my week wasn't that bad. No, it felt bad, but it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one thing I would like to share. Just journal, just write it down. Even if you journal through like voice memos, do that. If you journal through video, you know how many times I record and say stuff and delete it? I just need to get that thought, get my thoughts out. So anyway, that's it. So the second thing that really helps is physical activity. I didn't want to say exercise, because when people say exercise, it's just, no. So physical activity can be anything. You can walk your dog. You can go on a walk. All right. You can watch videos, do dance routines. I mean, anything you like to do. That gets me in one of my other points though. But any physical activity gets your heart rate up, get those what's it called, endorphin? I don't know. Exercising, physical activity actually helps a chemical in your brain release or something like that. Like I told you, I am not a professional, okay, but it does. So I recommend doing anything just to get physical, get your heart rate up, and get out there. And I guarantee you, like, I don't play basketball. I am not a basketball player, but if I go out there and just have fun, you know, my mood go from like here to here. So that's just one thing I would suggest. Okay, the other thing I like to do is listen to music. I just like music, any type of music. I listen to all types of music. Anything that'll get my mood up and jumping, get me singing, dancing, anything. Music, 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 okay? Even if you gotta sing it to yourself, okay? Music, who cares? The fourth, I think I'm on the fourth thing, is I like to do my makeup. Okay, I like to do my makeup. It is really like a form of therapy for me. I don't see it as a chore. That's the thing. I don't see my makeup as a chore. Whenever I'm feeling stressed, I will sit down, I will take my precious time doing my makeup, and I will, you know, be present in that moment of every single brush stroke. Okay, this can come with any type of art form. Any type of art form. If you want to draw, color, I still color, you guys. I color. When I color, like coloring books or on my phone, on my app, I'm just relaxed. So any type of art form, I suggest just find a new hobby. Find a new art to fall in love with. And honestly, whenever you feel down, throw yourself into that art, and you will be surprised on how your mood just shifts when you like throw yourself into that, because now you're doing something you love. Okay, that's just a thing that I like. Obviously, I like doing my makeup. I want to get into it a little bit more than what I am, because I'm so in love with it. So yeah. Also, when I mentioned journaling, but one thing I do to express my feelings besides getting them out is writing poetry. I love poetry. I fell in love with poetry in 6th grade when I had to memorize a Maya Angelou poem, and I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful how the words rhyme, but they go together. I was like, oh, and it's telling a story. When I write a poem, I like to tell a story in my poetry. I like to make sure the person who's reading it can feel what I'm feeling. So if you don't want to sit there and worry your friends, your parents, if no one understands you, write poetry. It don't have to rhyme. Like, it don't have to write it down, express those thoughts on paper. And it helps me. I really hope if you haven't tried that if you do try it, it will help you. So that's just one of the things I just want to talk about. You have to let that stuff out, because keeping it in and keeping your depressing thoughts in, keeping all that anxiety in. You know, anxiety can sometimes be a lot of built up energy. You just have to get it out. Just get it out. The longer you keep it in, the worse it's going to get. You're like burying, you know, those issues, and they're not gone. They're just buried. They're not dead. They're buried. And once they come back out, it's going to be 10 times worse. So try a way to get it out. The way I get it out, the way I express myself is through my poetry. Okay, so that's just what I do. Another thing, I think this is the last thing, maybe the 6th. I don't know how many things I've said now. Another thing I like to do is watch cartoons. I love cartoons. I am an adult. I don't care. I still watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. I still watch Powerpuff Girls. I still watch all these shows, like the shows we watched growing up. Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. But my favorite one is Shrek. I can watch Shrek every single night, y'all. That is my movie. Like, Shrek is my movie, okay? So, watch something, you know, think about your childhood. Think about the things that made you happy as a child. Because as children, you know, we're so innocent. The things we love, we truly love. Like, we truly love. No one really forced us to love them. I love Scooby-Doo, right? I had to think about, okay, this made me happy as a child. Why did I stop? I feel like age should not stop us from doing what makes us happy. That's why I still color. A lot of people say, you too big to be doing that. No, I'm not. Because if it makes me happy, I'm not too big to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So, cartoons is not age restricted. So, I suggest, you know, going back to your roots. Watch those cartoons. Watch stuff to make you laugh. That's my next point. Sometimes I go on Pinterest and find like these funny memes, and I just be cracking up. Like, it just be so funny. Or I go on YouTube and I do the try not to laugh challenge. They have a bunch of videos, try not to laugh. And if I'm feeling depressed or suicidal, you know, I get on these videos, I forget all about it, y'all. Like, I just start laughing, you know, crazy, tears rolling down my eyes. I'm laughing so hard. I love those videos, for real. That was my last point, actually, like getting on YouTube or something and find something to watch and take your mind off of it. If you can't, you know, my therapist and I, we always work on my avoidance issues. So I have avoidance issues. Avoiding my problems have always been a thing I do. I just avoid them, which is not really that healthy in ways. But she told me that, of course, like, if I'm feeling super depressed, the best thing, get out of that mindset no matter what. You want to just get out of that mindset. And if the quickest thing you can do in that moment is to avoid by watching something and not thinking about it, I just want, you know, suicide is not okay. It's not, you know, it's very sad. So if you are in that mind and you need to get out, just do it within any means, you guys. Just get out of there. So that's it. That's the end of this video. Very quick. I really hope that some of the things I said were new to you. You can try them. Definitely find a new hobby. Find something that you love. And these are just some things I do to help me get out of my funk when I'm feeling down, when my anxiety is high, when I'm feeling depressed. So I really hope someone can take something from this video. That's my whole purpose, is to help. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I am not licensed. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I just wanted to share my, you know, the things I do to help me. Y'all, look at this hair. Anyway, the things I do to help me when I'm there. If I didn't say something and you do something that helps you, please feel free to put it in the comments so someone else can see it. And yes, we're just here to spread positivity, spread love in that world of the mental health community, because it is very important to me. I take it very seriously, and anytime anyone comes to me saying they're, you know, feeling like this, I am there to listen, because it is not nothing to play with, okay? So yes, you guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for coming back. If you haven't watched my first podcast, please go watch that. We had so much fun just talking about stuff. My first episode was about friendships. So if you have not seen it, please go watch it. And I thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.